long time no see, and today we'll be having another Warcraft 3 audio commentary from me. So this is the ZOTAC Cup. It's not the Replayers Epic Cup. I decided to do some ZOTAC rather than Replayers. And yes, if anyone noticed the difference, for all you guys that were asking for it, and I was asking for it for that matter, but yes, I did get a new microphone. Hip hip hooray. So yeah, I'm still sort of figuring this microphone out because this is the second time I'm doing this replay, actually. So I've seen it before because the microphone was not even on. So hopefully you guys notice a big difference. Over doing a couple tests, I noticed a huge difference. There's no more skipping anymore. It's no longer skipping. Rather, it's pretty smooth now. I think my voice is louder too. Before it was pretty low. Hopefully this all works out well, and you guys that much more. For all you people who said you would subscribe once I get a new microphone, well, here you go, in your face. I just got it. So let's get into the game now. This is the ZOTAC Cup once again, and it will be held. This game will be between DKH's Cornox, the very Night Elf player who's been around for really a long time. And his opponent will be the famous World Elite JN, the Chinese human player, who is really also a very incredibly good player. This is a cross spawn on the map Turtle Rock, so let's see how this game turns out. JN going to be doing very standard Archmage, human Archmage build. Probably going to be militia creeping this camp, and then maybe later on this camp or this camp or something. And looks like Cornox going to be going for Warden, yes. And I'm going to pretend like I haven't seen this replay just to make it that much more enjoyable for you guys. So that you guys have a better time. So Cornox going to be doing some Ancient War creeping on this green camp. Very nicely done by him. Warden should be just short of level 2, as JN's going to be doing the exact same thing, going to be creeping out this green camp. But the Warden will be, as the Warden comes over for a creep check, it will be just a little bit too late and will not get that creep check that he's looking for. JN going to pull all his militia and going to continue to creep out this camp, it looks like. Yes, he will be creeping out this camp, maybe drop the raw events. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what he's going to do. Cornox, did he get that one kill? I think he got one kill on the Water Elemental. I didn't see that last time. Wow. Very nicely done by him. As he's getting a couple Shadow Strikes off on that Archmage. Very nicely done by him. Archmage should be getting to level 2 momentarily. And we'll be able to get that Brilliance Aura and drop that many more Water Elementals, which will help him out a lot. Cornox doing a nice job scouting around with these wisps, scouting around with his archers. Very nice job by him. As more archers going to come out, let's see what's happening in the bases of each player. Cornox going to be going for a second Ancient of War, so maybe going to be one for creeping, or maybe going to be later pumping out a lot of Huntresses. Maybe going to be dropping a Hunter's Hall pretty soon. Maybe later on we'll be seeing a tech of some kind, maybe Dryads or Bears or something, or maybe even Druids of the Talon, but I highly doubt that just because you rarely see that against in a Night Elf versus human. Cornox looking like he's going to be getting one footman kill here. Should be just short of level 2 with that. As the Archmage JN going to be doing some shopping. Nicely done there by Cornox, going to be waking those creeps up and hiding his archer. I think his archer took a little bit more damage than he would have wanted. The main target was supposed to be the Archmage, but it didn't really work out for him that way. Archmage going to continue to just do some shopping, going to pick up a Dust of Appearance. Going to be waking up those creeps, though. I'm pretty sure the archer woke up those creeps. A very nice job by JN. As the water element is going to be dropped, so that's going to take a stall most of the time for those creeps. Let's check out the base of JN now. JN going to be dropping a Blacksmith, dropping an Arcane Vault, and starting his tier 2 tech, about halfway done. 2/3 of the way done, and so we'll probably be seeing rifles and casters, maybe some breakers too, probably. So all very standard from both players. Cornox should be doing some pretty aggressive Ancient of War creeping in this camp, because this one Gargantuan T2 do chaos damage. So here we may see Ancient of War fall. No, it looks like it will. It is going to live, like prepared by 2 wisps. As Jan going to continue to creep as well. Going to be creeping out to this. Excuse me.
A player's forces are under attack.
We'll be creeping this green camp. Let's see what both players decide to do if they do go for second heroes. I wouldn't be surprised we saw Nagasee Witch, maybe a Tinker. Should be interesting. Will Cornox be going for a Tavern Hero? Nope, not quite yet. Has his tech finished? No, his tech's not even finished yet. What am I talking about? Oh, there we go. Cornox is going to be having that Huntress Hall momentarily. We may be seeing some Huntresses. Maybe double or maybe Dimension of Winds. Who knows what we're going to be seeing. He's just going to decide to creep out this green camp. Both players doing a very nice job creeping. Second hero coming out for Jan. So no Tavern Hero. Going to be coming out for a Mountain King. Instead, no. He's going to cancel it. I don't know why he canceled it. That's really weird. Maybe he's going to be deciding to go for a different hero. Maybe he just wants to stick with his Archmage for now. I guess maybe he's just going to go for that level 6 in the Archmage or something. We'll see what he does later. As Cornox does drop his first Ancient Allure, maybe a second Ancient Allure over here. Yep. Second Ancient Allure right there. He's going to heal up his army too. As he starts tier 3 tech. Nope. I'm going to be starting. No, let's see what the hero... See, oh, Jan did go for Pandaren Brewmaster, though I'm not really sure why he did that. Pandaren Brewmaster not the best against Night Elf, to be honest, because Night Elf can easily go for Dryads, which counter Pandaren Brewmaster entirely, because the Breath of Fire doesn't do anything against Dryads. They're immune to magic. It's pretty good against archery. You can get a lot of damage off on those archers, but it's really not that worth it, to be honest. It's really not. Let's see. It looks like Cornox did go for Nagasee Witch, which is a bit of a smarter choice than Pandaren Brewmaster. Although Pandaren Brewmaster is pretty good against the human casters, for that matter. Let's see. I'm kind of interested to see if the Warden did go for Phantom Knives for his second effects. I would not be surprised. Probably going to go for Phantom Knives because he knows that Jan's most likely going to be going for casters and riflemen. There we go. No second Arcane Sanctum yet. We'll probably see him drop one right here, maybe drop one right here. Usually humans do for double Arcane Sanctum like that, so they can pump out that many more casters. It's really not that much more money to drop that second Arcane Sanctum. You really do have too much money if you only have one. You're not able to pump them out fast. So let's see what Cornox decides. Let's see who wins this engagement. A lot of damage being taken by this Archmage, but he will be TPing so that he can heal up at his shop, which he did put up just before. We'll probably be seeing him buying a scroll of healing. As the first priests are going to come out for Jan to can heal himself up. Let's see what Cornox decides to do now. He's going to be doing some more aggressive war creeping. Does have his first Dryads out to sort of counter that Pandaren Brewmaster. He's going to be putting up an Ancient Protector in his base, so I'm not really sure why he's doing that. And he does start his tier 3 tech, so we will be seeing bears momentarily. He does have slow poison being researched for those protectors. And Abolish Magic, sorry, not slow poison, it's Abolish Magic. See what Jan decides to do. We'll probably be taking down a lot of these archers. Ooh, nice pathing here by this archer. Very nicely done by
Players' forces are under attack.
May be able to take these archers, but one more breath should be able to these archers. There we go. 2 more archers gonna fall there. As we will probably be seeing very standard casters against a bear fight, tier 3 against tier 2 battle. Unless Jan went for tier 3. Nope, no tier 3 for Jan just yet. So not pumping out any more casters. Well, maybe we will be seeing tier 3 for that matter, actually, because we're not seeing putting out any more units. So nope. It looks like he's not going to. He's going to be dropping a couple towers, so it would be kind of interesting if... does he have a lumber mill up for that? Nope. No lumber mill just yet. So these will just be Arcane Sanctum towers. Not Arcane Sanctum, just Arcane towers. Maybe we'll be seeing an expansion here, which should be kind of funny if you could take this expansion. Sort of Cornox is natural. That would be a thing to see. He would not have any trouble doing that, for that matter. Looks like Cornox going to be losing that much more archers as his first couple of druids of the clock come out. We will maybe seeing a rejuvenation on that warden. Focus down. I'm going to be taking a lot of feedback damage from that. Let's see what's going to happen now. Is this ancient
A player's forces are under attack.
to defend pretty easily against this human caster slash rifleman army. And Jane going to be pulling a lot of militia, so we may see him set up try and set a power build and expansion here.
Town is under
That would
siege.
be really interesting to see. Let's see if he started tier 3 tech. Nope, no tier 3 tech yet. Did go for a workshop though as a second building, second production building. Well, third technically, maybe even fourth if you count the altar, the keep. But technically, I guess it's really a second one, or sorry, a third one. Oh crap. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm not a little pop-up. Just closed my monitor. Hopefully, it didn't screw this up too bad. Okay, let's get back into the game now. So Jane going to be power building an expansion. It look not going to be going for a tower push. Does he have a lumber mill up just yet? Nope, still no lumber mill. Going for mortars, as I said before, because he did go for that workshop. Still no tier 3 tech though, so we won't be seeing steam tanks anytime soon. As Cornox does have 3 bears out now and a lot of dryads, so we may see an engagement here now. But with this Night Elf army, whoops, sorry. The Warden taking a lot of damage from these riflemen. Probably does not want to be taking as much damage as he is. Naga Sea Witch getting to level 2, so we will be seeing that forked lightning off on these casters and those riflemen, which is a very nice effect if you can get it to high level. Yeah, there we go. Did research forked lightning, as we're seeing a lot of bears being queued up for Cornox. Cornox playing this really, really well. Is getting that ancient. Does have that ancient protector up. Probably needs to get these bears to the front though. Does have these bears stuck behind these dryads. This mortar team will be able to counter these dryads pretty nicely though. They do have that increased damage against these dryads. They will fall very quickly to the hands of that mortar. A lot of priests falling to these 4 bears. A lot of nice feedback damage though on this Warden. Warden completely out of mana now. Going to be focusing down on the Naga Sea Witch now as well. Naga Sea Witch running out of going to lose a lot of mana now, down to 70 mana, 50 mana. But a lot of human units, tier 1 units are going to fall now. A lot of riflemen and a lot of footmen falling to the hands of those bears. Those tier 3 bears are just so strong. More and more towers can fall, and they're going to engage these men and militia now. This expansion now in full production. These footmen gathering right here. Looks like this Naga Sea Witch should be getting to level 3 momentarily. Let's check the levels on the main heroes. The Warden has gotten to level 4. Archmage is almost level 4. Let's see where that Pandaren Brewmaster is. We come out soon. Yep. Those level 1 heroes resurrect so fast. Let's see, first Spellbreakers and Sorcerers are going to come out for JN. Still only tier 2 as well, so we won't be seeing any steam tanks just yet. As more footmen are going to fall, more casters are going to fall. These bears are just so strong. They're such a strong unit. Cornox playing this pretty nicely. I really like the way Cornox is playing this, taking down really doing a nice job scouting with saving all of these low hit point bears, and bringing them all back to his main base. Now we may see him try and siege this expansion, which he can't really let JN have for so much longer, because JN's really taking advantage of it right now. Really has mined out a lot of gold from it, staying in no upkeep, really taking advantage of it. The main gold mines still have a good amount of money though, so he probably can afford to lose them. Probably doesn't want to, obviously, but can probably afford it. As Cornox does have 5 bears out now, and the Pandaren Brewmaster is finally out. If that Pandaren Brewmaster gets a couple of bears of fire, though, a lot of bears are going to be falling. I'll tell you that right now. More Mumos are going to get dropped for Cornox, so we may be seeing Cornox low upkeep pretty soon. He's going to be casting Rejuvenation off on all of his bears, as he may be doing some pulling this Ancient of War to try and siege this expansion. It looks like as Jane's going to be dropping more and more towers and bringing in more and more casters. Very nice job here by Cornox scouting out with these whiffs. He's got a lot of nice sight over the map, able to scout out if Jane's going to be going for expansion here, or if he's going to be creeping there so he can go for a creep jack. Nice Phantom Knives, it looks like, by that board. I'm going to be forcing the army of JN to pull back. Maybe going to get off another nice Phantom Knives. Would be pretty sweet. There we go, another Phantom Knives. Popping that mana to so that he can do it. Scroll of Healing be used by Jan to save that Spellbreaker, but it won't be lasting for that much longer. Another nice Fan of Knives. More and more Water Elementals falling, feeding lots of experience to that weapon. Should be level 5 very soon. Yep, very close to level 5. Pandaren Brewmaster very low on hit points, maybe falling soon. Priest gonna fall to the hands of that Warden. Naga Sea Witch is at level 3.5, so it should be level 4 pretty soon. Pandaren should be do as well. What's the level of Archmage? Archmage is almost level 4, so... But really, Jan is really behind on these hero levels. A little bit ahead of it on economy, really. But seriously, he's really not that ahead. Don't be fooled. Really, I think Cornox is winning this game a lot. Just have a much larger and better army. Has a tech advantage as well. Let's see what Jan is planning to do. Still no tier 3 tech started, so he won't be going to tanks anytime soon. Just going to continue to creep. Pandaren Brewmaster getting to level 2. Naga Sea Witch looks like it's going to be creeping out, maybe looking to get to level 4. Nope, I guess like it just got caught out a little bit there. Won't be creeping himself to level 4. Where's that Warden? Warden looks like it did a pretty pop. Yes, it did. It does have Staff of Preservation on both of those heroes, which is really good when you have a bear army, so you can save those really low hit points. Let's see what both players end off now. Let's see this. We really should be looking for one last clash, one last major fight between both armies. That's all it really takes for one high-level hero, one Warden to die, or one mage to die. That's all it'll really take. One Flying Machine gonna come out for JN, probably just gonna be used for scouting. I wouldn't be surprised, as JN is just gonna decide to maybe set up another expansion here. I'm not really sure. Dropping a couple more scout towers, as Cornox is going to be creeping his Naga Sea Witch almost level 4, picking up a item there. Scorched Bone Chimes on that. That's a really great item. That's a game-changing item, to be honest, on all of those bears. Still no attack upgrades on those bears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Getting them now that he has that vampiric aura, that really nice Scorched Bone Chimes. Maybe the end of it. Level 5 Warden, level 3, almost level 4 Naga Sea Witch. You can see the levels of this Archmage. Almost level 5 Archmage, level 4 Archmage. Jan should be getting level 3 Pandaren Brewmaster as well, so that level 3 level 2 Breath of Fire should be doing pretty well against those bears, as looks like Cornox is going for one last attack on the base of Jan. Not a very good position for Jan. Nice Fan of Knives off on a lot of those casters. Nice Fork Lightning on those casters as more of them fall. Lots of Water Elementals going to fall as well. Scroll of Roar being casted on all of these Druids. Dryads, very nice micro those Dryads against those Mortars. Mortars probably going to be taking down more of them though. Probably wants to not take minimal damage on those. Some bears are going to fall, it looks like. Yep, there we go. Warden, very nice micro that Warden. Warden's almost at level 6. Nice Potion of Invulnerability, as I think Jan is reaching his end. Nice Fan of Knives and Shadow Strike on that Warden. Nice Staff of Reservation as the Archmage just fall, and Jan is going to be forced to call GG after that. Cannot hold off an army as big as that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this replay between DKH, Cornox, and World Elites Gayan. I said Gayan, that's pretty funny. And JN. Unfortunately, JN lost. Hope you guys didn't like the new microphone. Let me know how you guys do. And stay tuned for more replays, Epic Cup action, which we'll be bringing to you guys later. This was the ZOTAC Cup. Hope you guys enjoyed, and good night.